Today is Saturday, and we want to share with you what we've been up to this last week.
So roll it back a little bit farther. We actually thought that in Korea we were going to be losing like a ton of weight because Koreans are really skinny, right?
Exactly.
And so it was just our perception of the food, thinking that it was more healthier. We didn't know that there's fried chicken on every street corner and beer and just there's a lot of sugar and stuff everywhere.
Yeah.
So we have lost weight, but we haven't lost what we want to lose. So we were looking at different diets, and Amanda found a really good diet. I'm going to let her explain it.
Yeah, it's called the keto diet, and basically what it does is it uses your fat stores in your body to fuel your body.
Now, how it does that is normally we eat a lot of food that has sugars and carbs in it, and that is what the body uses for fuel. Mm-hmm. So what this diet does is it makes it so you don't eat any carbs except for the ones that you get from a little bit of greens like spinach and kale and stuff like that. And then also we're not having any sugars. So it's tricking the body to revert back to how it should be, creating ketones. So that's why it's called the ketosis diet. And then it starts just burning fat instead of burning sugar and carbs.
Because carbohydrates result in insulin buildup, and the insulin is used more and more. And so, anyways.
Yeah, we're definitely not experts. We just started this.
We just started.
So.
Well, you can measure your progress. So one thing that we invested in are these ketone strips. And what's great is you can pee on this little stick and it'll tell you where you're at. And the goal is to be keto adapted, which means that your body is purely using your fat stores to burn fat. So this is optimal, and then this is starting out. So in the first week, I can say that I've been 100% clean, no alcohol, and I'm actually at the middle stage.
Yeah, and I'm just one stage right before that. So.
Yeah, just because it takes everyone a varied amount of time.
Now, this is a pretty restrictive diet because I love carbs. So I can't have potatoes. I can't have rice, which I eat all the time, pretty much almost every single meal. So that's really hard for me. So stuff that you can eat.
There's a lot you can eat. I mean, we're eating bacon and cheese.
Eggs. So you can have meats, you can have eggs, you can have salad stuff. You just have to not overdo it on those because they have carbs in it. So I think you're limited to like 20 grams of carbs a day.
So picture this: 75% of your diet is just going to be fat, and 20% is going to be protein. And about 5% is going to be from carbs.
Yeah, you can't completely get rid of carbs because you need some of the nutrients from the vegetables, and I think all vegetables have some carbs in it. But you have to just stick with the lower ones.
Yeah. So we thought we'd share with you some of the meals that we were preparing today to kind of give you an insight of what that looks like. And later on, we'll do a grocery haul for you to show you kind of like what we're finding in Korea. There are a lot of different substitutes that we can't buy here that people can buy in the States, like coconut flour, almond flour, to make a lot of substitute things. So we've had to really be creative in Korea.
Yeah, and also we have to be very careful as well because we can't read the labels. And so you have to really make sure that what you're getting doesn't have carbs and doesn't have sugar. So that's very, very difficult as well.
But luckily, we found some really good hot sauce here. And if you put hot sauce on everything, it sure does make the taste better.
Yeah, well, you can't drench it, but a little bit of, so Cholula is the stuff that we're using, and that doesn't have any sugar and doesn't have any carbs, so it is perfectly fine for us to eat in this diet.
Yes. So stay tuned, and we're going to show you some of the meals we're making in the kitchen today. some of the meals that we make. And this is one that's really typical for keto. It's basically eggs and spinach and cheese and onions and some hot sauce. And what we do is you just put it in like a muffin pan, but we only have a square pan, and then you just make them like little tiny muffins, and they're great because if you're in a hurry, you can just, pop them in the microwave and you're good to go and you're on your way. Another thing we made for this week are the deviled eggs. Deviled eggs are great because you can get a lot of your fat and protein content for the day. Also, the eggs are really good on salads, and it's a nice treat to help you feel satiated. If you use mustard, you use very small amount. Otherwise, you can look into making your own mustard, which is preferred. But these are really great throughout the week if you're hungry, just to snack on. And it's lunchtime, and we're super hungry. So one of the things that we've made here is a chicken soup, just without the noodles. So here we have a crock pot, and we have just basically, we've used chicken bouillon, and we have so many vegetables, celery, onions, broccoli, and we have chicken that's cooked in there. It's going to be so delicious, and this is great because it'll last us several meals, and we can just kind of munch on this for a while. But we wanted to share, some of the meals that are typical in the keto diet with you.
That was the meals that we cooked today. I hope you liked them. There's a lot of stuff that we can't do. Being in Korea, there's certain stuff that we can't get, so we have to be a little bit more simplistic. But I've already made like bacon wrapped chicken, and some other
cheese
really good,
burritos. So there's a lot of food that you can have, and so we will kind of share with you how this works for us in Korea.
Okay, stay tuned.
Bye.